Well, we're going to do tech this time on Dreddy Says. We're going to have a look at the PC04 2K Campark webcam with audio and a light. And how is it any use? I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. Not that I use webcams much. I mean, maybe with my day-to-day, and it's great in 2K, but it can be difficult to send that over, I don't know, say Teams or whatever, Skype or whatever you're using. So I tend to just go for 1080, and I don't really care if I'm particularly high definition. So let's give it an unboxing and let's take a look. It's not going to be a big unboxing. I've already been using this, so it has already been unboxed. Usual deal, manual in English, German and French. A nice little letter saying we're struggling, you know, everyone's struggling because of lockdown, etc, etc. I hope you enjoy the product and all that. So here it is. Standard USB-A. The usual sort of cheap tripod. It won't last too long, but it is handy to have a little tripod spare. You can never have too many when you're doing video work. And the privacy cover, if you are paranoid that your webcam is being watched by anybody, I just unplug mine. Problem solved. And that's it. In the box. There goes the puppy, as usual, ruining it. I'm surprised the parrot hasn't kicked off. So, good strong mount. That goes on the back of your monitor, and that can just clip on there. Sorted. Let's plug it in. Now the software is called Camp, and it allows you to basically do 2K, and as you can see now it's actually plugged in and the app's working. You can touch the ring light and get 3 stages of brightness, which is quite handy. It has gone off a couple of times during conference calls, so you have to sort of keep an eye on it, but it seems pretty much okay. And that's all you get, and that's all you pretty much need. So what we're going to do now is cut to a screen capture, and I'll show you what it looks and, more importantly, what it sounds like, because I'm using my lav mic at the minute. I know this sounds fine through the lav mic, so let's see how it sounds through the camera. Okay, here we are in 2K. So what we're listening to now is the microphone through the webcam. My PC is working hard at the minute because my editing suite's also open. So let's see if the little bit of noise reduction actually cuts out the fan noise. You'll probably hear the birds outside. I'm surprised the parrot hasn't kicked off yet, but this is it in 2K. It's pretty sharp. You can see all of my grey hairs. But yeah, I've since listened to it, and we're going to do a quick audio recap right at the end after we've had a look at 1080. Here it is, 1080p, so pretty much half of the 2K, same audio, you know, same environment, same lighting. As you can see, it's got auto white balance, so it is trying to cope with the sort of glare that is coming from my right there. But this is it in 1080. The speed that it comes through seems okay. It's only 30 FPS. I'm not sure what the bitrate is, but it seems absolutely fine. Certainly better than a lot of webcams I've been seeing. For the price, I'm a big fan. So let's quickly go into the audio. And that's the postman. You can clearly hear that it is echoey, it's tinny, it's a bit gutless, but you know, I've been using studio grade equipment for my audio for these videos, so the difference is quite noticeable. You'll hear the difference from obviously the intro, the unboxing, to now. So we're gonna quickly cut back to the outro that I recorded earlier, so you get to hear it. Okay, so I've now had a bit of a look at it, a bit of a listen to it, and it looks washed out, doesn't it? I mean, there is all my sort of studio lighting going on here, so, you know, obviously this picture isn't from this webcam. However, in the app you can add a bit of warmth to it, so you basically, it doesn't look as grey and washed out. But I was testing this camera, you know, in sort of really poor conditions just to really give it a good test, and it looks fine when you're streaming with it, when you're using it. You know, if you do have a little like LED or studio light, like one of these fellas here, that you can adjust the sort of warmth and coolness of it and the sort of intensity, you can start getting better results. I've still got my little red light on here, so take that off. So do I recommend it for the money? Yes, I do. It does work. I have used it on live streams before and it's been absolutely fine. Obviously we're going through a DSLR here, so it's, hopefully it should look much better. But yeah, the price, the ease of use, the little light on it is really handy, so I do recommend it. Bear in mind that the footage I posted was quite heavily compressed. It had to come through as an MP4. But yeah, all in all, I'm quite happy with it. So see what you guys think. I'll catch you for the next review. But nearly forgot. You'll notice that the audio on it was pretty naff, hardly any noise reduction. Today I've got arriving a USB condenser mic that I'm going to give that a good review as well, and I'm going to cut back to the footage of the webcam's audio as well. So that microphone with this webcam might be a really solid combo. So we're going to wait and see. That should be coming up in a few days. I'll catch you for the next one. Cheers guys, like, subscribe, all the usual business, and yeah.